Hear me, villains! I have brought to you the fabled jewel as requested. Now, prove that thou art as good as thy word. Allow the princess to go free.
Not until we have seen the crystal. Dag.
On it. Back, rogue. The princess. Release her unto me.
First the crystal. And please, do not try anything foolish. Your precious princess will only suffer all the more.
Come on, Gramps. Hand it over.
Very well. The Princess Gloria, by the light of the sun!
Ah, my eyes!
Go, go, go!
You okay, Gloria?
It's you. Thank you. Yes.
You know,
This way.
I usually leave my mic muted during cutscenes in most games. I wonder if I should for this game so you can hear me laughing during
I'm
certain
quite all
moments.
right. Thank you, Sir Sloan.
Can we leave the pleasantries for later? We need to get out of here.
Curses.
Cusses.
Did you really think we would not be prepared for some manner of cheap trickery? So sorry to disappoint you. And you know, we really would have let you go unharmed if you had handed over the crystal as requested.
Hold on a second. The plan was to freaking snag Gloria and leave instead of fight. Aren't Elvis and Adele already established as characters in this story, Asterisk Hunters? And the reason why they came along here is because they were like, oh, we can go beat the shit out of this guy and take his Asterisk? And yet the plan was to okay, sure, I think...
But that is out of the question now. You have upset us, and therefore we must teach you a lesson. A very painful lesson.
Too bloody right we must. You've half blinded me here.
Oh, for goodness sake. Pull yourself together, Dad.
I'll be right, boss. Just a bit blindsided by these Drongo's dirty tricks is all. You'll pay for that.
Damn. It can't end like this. We were so...
What the?
Can it truly be?
Whoa. Where am I?
You who heed my call.
Wait. That's the voice I heard after I fell into the sea.
Hear me. I am wind, the sigh of the land made crystal.
The wind crystal? So that thing Sir Sloan was carrying is... talking to me?
It is. It was I whose breath bore you to this place. But there were those who would have seen you sunk forever, who cut your life's thread short.
Okay, no, at first it sounded like, but there are those who would have seen you suck forever. Is what I heard. I'm sorry to interrupt this serious moment.
Wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me I died back there?
I am. But you are here now. Your thread retied, rewoven. My power made it so. And now it is time to choose. Embrace oblivion and allow the coming of calamity, or make a stand and fight for your survival. Should you choose the latter, you need only step into the light. If you seek the sweet release of death instead, you need only wait for it to wrap its arms around you.
If you want to live, go into the light. If you want to die, wait to die. Oh, there's actually a timer. Wait, what happens if I... Wait. Wait. No. It doesn't let me go down anymore. It's a game over. Okay, I turned off my camera thinking it was a cutscene. What? I guess I'm loading my save now. What? Would you like to live and fight for survival? Simply go towards the light. Would you like to embrace oblivion and die? Just wait here for it to wrap its sweet embrace around you. You just immediately get a game over after you wait for 30 seconds. Oh, man. Well. Man, fun fact. Dying means you lose. Imagine if that was like one of the tool tips. Like on the freaking... Okay, we're going. Look at this.
Lies, delusions, credulity, isolation, all the absurd imperfections of the human world await you. There is still time to change your mind, to forego the suffering and surrender yourself to eternal peace.
I tried that. It was lame.
But no. You choose the harder path. You are bold, courageous. This being so, I grant my power unto you. Go forward and accept your destiny.
As a result of receiving the Wind Crystal's blessing, Harmonia can now perform special abilities. Can I pass wind now that I have the power of the Wind Crystal?
What just happened?
What was that light?
A revelation. The crystal's blessing. And that can mean only one thing. Thou art one of us. A hero of light.
Alrighty. I also like how it played Seth's theme when coming out of the portal.
Come, let us fight.
Alright, our first battle. Our first real one.
Throne guys are in for a thrashing.
Did we get both their asterisks for beating this?
All right then.
Okay, time for... I don't know why I turned on the Doogie cam when the Doogie's not even here. My oh my. Okay, so then... I'm gonna go ahead and first inspect them. Let me say that I do like the music a whole lot. Ooh, that was a whole lot of... Ow! Freaking rude! My goodness. Wait. Special abilities. Those lucky enough to receive the crystal's blessing become able to perform incredible special abilities. These will differ depending on your current job, but every single one is amazing. Go ahead and give it a try. This one's on the house, but you usually need to meet certain jump-specific conditions in order to access special abilities, such as performing a given action a specific number of times. So yeah, it's kind of like special attacks from the other thingamabobs. I should probably focus on you first, because you're probably going to heal him, and you probably have less health.
It's my time to shine. I'll give it all I got.
The music, though, is freaking insane.
Our voyage isn't over yet.
The music's so good. Oh?
You reckon you're pretty tough, don't ya? But you're no match for us, I can tell you that much.
Don't get cocky, Dag.
After the stunt they pulled before, not likely. I'm gonna make them pay for being so sneaky.
Not likely.
I'm gonna make them pay 100 times over.
I'm sorry.
Very well.
Special abilities, stat boost. Notice that the music changes when you perform a special ability. That's your cue to go bananas. Your entire party will enjoy a bonus stat boost while the music is playing. These boost stats will vary depending on the... Yeah, so it is kind of like that then. I'm gonna very quickly make sure I know how much health you have. Hello, New Zealand's guys. It's so good, isn't it? You're gonna love that acoustic guitar solo. Isn't it so good? Wait. You're weak to anything? Wait, battle info. You're weak to fire. We're gonna fire you. That's what we do. Let's do a whole bunch of attacking like this while we have the opportunity. Wow, yeah, I guess that's because it's like a tutorial battle that it goes super easy on you. Man, the music! Like, Jeebus! It's so good! You have a bow, interesting.
Okay,
You're vulnerable to bows. This is probably about to end.
Right, let's see.
One last with the boost. Okay, cool. Yeah, sure, attack him after he defaults. Neat. Let's go ahead and default. Let's go ahead and build up some BP and such. That's what we better do. Enrage. Does that force us to target him? Like, is that what that does? Yeah, so she can heal and such. Hold on a hot second. Freaking guys, give a shout to the music producer behind this game. What, Revo? Revo did the music for the original Bravely Default game. He didn't for Bravely Second, and a lot of people criticize the soundtrack of Bravely Second not being as good. I still enjoyed the soundtrack of Bravely Second, but like, after hearing Revo's work in Bravely Default 2, like, there are definitely some things that I am very worried about for this game, and some ways in which it's really thrown me off. But I can easily see this game being my freaking soundtrack of the year this year. It's only the freaking second month of the year, but something's gonna have to freaking be a masterpiece of a soundtrack to top this. Top this soundtrack. Like, can you heal? Wait, treat heal 20% of a target's HP and 10% of MP. Interesting. Let's go ahead and do that. Wasn't as much as that gave me. Whatever. Yeah, we're gonna build a bunch of BP. That's what we do. Ow! Ow!
This should do it. All right then.
That doesn't do a whole lot. But yeah, I've never seen much of the first game. I mean the first two games. This is called Bravely Default 2, but it's actually the third game because Square Enix doesn't actually know how numbers work, similar to Ubisoft. I could always do a couple Braves or something like that, but I mean... But yeah,
Okay,
and I mean there are things that I covered on the channel in the past. I don't know if it was something that you were super active in. You know, not the anime. Yeah. I'll get one on BP. Okay, yeah, because it's a tutorial thing, and because we don't actually have a dedicated healer yet, we have that dude helping out and stuff. All right, I mean,
We stand firm for now.
go ahead and do this. Do a whole bunch of smackaroos. You're vulnerable to a lot of things, aren't you? What are all the things that you're freaking vulnerable to anyway? Healing hands?
Too close for comfort.
Right, let's see.
It's rather irksome, isn't it? Swords, bows, fire. I could literally just like... Sure!
Eat sorcery.
Eat sorcery! Come and get it! My goodness, the damage he did.
Very well.
Why did he counter like me instead? Wow, Dag's probably gonna go down first, and I haven't even been freaking actively attacking him. What the hell?
Perhaps this.
My goodness. What, the Sky soundtrack remade in this style? Yo, if freaking the Explorers of Sky soundtrack was remade and sounded like this, Jeebus, I would lose my mind. I would freaking flip a table. Like, my goodness, what a freaking blessing to the world that would be. You know? Ah! Irksome. Rather irksome. Oh, thanks, bro.
Let me see.
Appreciate it. Go ahead and do this. Oh, you are very vulnerable to... Oh, that might have just been a crit.
Oh no.
Selena? Selena!
Just the way that he looks forward and his mouth moves.
Right, wrong goes.
What's the plan?
I'm sorry. Selena? Selena! Like, freaking, I want Dialga's fight to the finish in this kind of style. Like, there was a lot that I liked about Rescue Team DX, but the freaking, what am I doing? The final boss, what they did for the final boss theme for remastering it in Rescue Team DX really didn't really do anything for me, honestly. Like, I really wish that it was, you know, freaking ramped up to 1,000. Oh, thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, let's do a whole bunch of defaults and such. But if it was like really flushed out, freaking done into something like this, my goodness. Do you have an ability that makes you regain MP each time that you default, Elvis? Or just regain it over time and such?
Something must be done.
Ow! Wow, I need to buy some more of these.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Yo, that's the stuff.
All right then.
Okay. So with a bunch of this, wow, we're not doing a whole lot to him there. Man, Mr. Old Man Dude, I forget his name, did so much damage to him. We're gonna default one more time with Elvis. Look at this! I guess because it's a tutorial battle kind of thing. Ow.
Guess it's my turn.
Wait, stand ground procs. I forget what the percentage chance of stand ground procking is. From the original games, it's probably different here, but like, oh, we might just take him out. After Adele lived with 1 HP with stand ground, again, I don't remember what the odds on that are. I'm gonna have to look in the abilities menu since I haven't done like any of that. Really? Wow. Okay, well, Jank Master. Well, there we go.
You got me.
You got me. Oh, there wasn't even a cutscene there. Okay, well, cool. Looks like Gloria starts at level 4.
So exciting.
Adele learns Lucky Charm. You'll never get me Lucky Charms. I can imagine Elvis in this game saying that. So we're gonna get our first asterisks. Apart from Black Mage. Wait, I could have given other people Black Magic since we already started with that by default. I didn't even realize. Oh, that's a cool asterisk obtaining thing. I like that, actually. Aha! Yeah, so we probably will get to. White Mage. White Mages support others with restorative magic, making them invaluable additions to any party. Cure. Restore a little of a target/multiple target's HP, and protect. Increase a target's physical defense by 15% for 3 turns. Stats cannot be increased beyond 200% of their base value. And we'll get Knight or something? Like, what is this? It's so weird to be coming back to freaking Vanguard. It's so weird to be coming back to a game that's like so Bravely Default, but not the Bravely Default that I'm used to. Because I've played through like the first and second games like 2 or 3 times each. So it's so weird to be coming like to this freaking, you know, game that's so unfamiliar to me as something completely new. But it's still, I'm still playing like Bravely Default. It's so weird to be, I don't know, it's so weird to be playing this right now. You could say. Vanguards can protect the party by drawing enemy attention and bearing the brunt of incoming attacks. Defang. That was a pirate skill in the previous games. Perform a physical attack on a target and decrease their physical defense by 7% for 5 turns. Stats cannot be reduced below 65% of their base value. Wasn't it like 15% in Bravely Default? I don't know if it was in second. I know that they like nerfed it. Pirate was freaking OP in Bravely Default. Enrage, guaranteed that enemies' next 2 actions will be aimed at the user. So it's a tanky thing. In the demos, the enemies hit so freaking hard that your tank gets one-shotted anyway. or 2-shotted at best. So it's like, will it be useful if they fix things past the demo? I hope so.
We'll get you back for this.
Hey, not so fast.
Sir Sloane.
Time to make a swift exit.
I do think it's cool how
No,
in this game, unlike
wait.
Bravely Default and Bravely Second, when you take someone's asterisk, they
Sloane.
like lose the
You're okay, right?
aesthetics of that asterisk.
'Tis not, lad. Worry not.
All right, let's get out of here before they come back with more of their friends.
Gloria joins the party. Okay, I'm gonna need to tinker with some things. So when it comes to abilities, what is the chance of stand ground? Speciality stand ground. Roughly 50, it's not even exactly 50%, it's just roughly 50% chance of surviving with 1 HP when taking enough damage to be knocked out. This ability will not be triggered if the user has 1 HP. Okay, more jank. Yeah, now we're gonna actually get to play around with jobs and such. So we have Black Mage, White Mage, and Vanguard. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my character as a Vanguard as my main job. Look at that. Interesting. And then for my sub job, I could have literally had Black Magic equipped as a... Wow, I'm dumb. I'm not used to starting this out like with a thing already on there. I mean, I can always set this as sub job for now. Something like that. And then Gloria should probably, I don't know, be mixed magic like that or something like that. And then you can have the same kind of mixed magic thing the other way around. And then Adele here can sure stay as a freelancer and then, I don't know, have that as your sub job. I don't know. We'll figure this out more later. Why are y'all yellow? Why are you yellow? What does it mean to be yellow? Does it just mean that your health is low? Wait, now I should be able to do things about that. Yeah, so any one of us can cure here. Y'all are probably gonna have better magic stats than my unit anyway. That is what it means to be yellow. And then we'll do one of all. Cool. Nice, okay. Well, wha-bam. Party chat. Yeah, seems like it was indeed a low health thing. Leading from the front. Hey, wait up, will ya? What's the matter, Elvis? Can you walk a wee bit slow? I'm absolutely jiggered. You know, maybe we should take things a little slower. Not because Elvis can't hack the pace, but because, well, we only just set you free, Gloria. You probably need a little while to get the blood moving through your legs, right? Man, the way that it just flips the porch, I don't know, it's weird. Your concern is appreciated, but I'm quite well, thank you. I find our current pace to be perfectly comfortable. Then you're made of sterner stuff than me. And there I was thinking princesses were pampered swords who needed to be treated with kid gloves. Yeah, I guess I kind of thought that too. Seriously, what century are you two from? I was taught that a princess should always lead from the front. And thou didst learn thy lesson well, milady. Yet the fact that friend Elvis doth struggle... I don't know if anybody's seen that one freaking... I don't remember what game it was, but that one freaking bit of Game Grumps where it's like, I am friend dog. Whatever it led into. Yeah, the fact that friend Elvis... friend Elvis doth struggle to maintain a good pace cannot and must not be ignored. Leading from the front is all well and good, but one must also ensure that those behind are able to follow. You are correct, as always, Sir Sloane. We must slow our pace so that no one is left behind. Would that help, Elvis? Well, not as much as a wee stop off at a tavern, maybe, but aye, it's a start. I reckon I'm starting to sound like the pampered one. Time to up your game, Elvis. Yeah, get your butt in gear, old man. Well. Jigger, do you love the sound of it? Elvis is friend. Elvis is a friend. How many teleport stones do I have? One. Freaking, I'll stock up on some later. We're just gonna freaking get out of here. Screw it. Here's what we'll do. Huh, there wasn't a loading scrone. Scrone? Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Here, Bravely Default. When using a teleport stone. Handy hints. Choose your accessories wisely. Whoa. Okay, we're just on the overworld now. Hi. Let's put all your eggs in one basket when preparing for a squad battle. You know, offensive specialists, defensive types, medics, you only a lot if you want to be ready for any eventuality. And it's not just me that says so. This generation of soldiers learned this stuff the hard way. Well, Blad's team is 10 times as effective as any gaggle of one-trick ponies. Elvis, are you okay? And, oh my. Okay. Oh, is this like a freebie tent kind of thing? Wait, you never want too many tents with you if you're going off adventuring inside of town. Known folks will rush up to the boulders to prepare. Let's just say that. Hold on. Wait, is this a... There's something interesting. A little bird tells me that undead monsters can't cope with healing magic, but healing actually hurts them. Fancy that. Monsters are so strange, aren't they? So I can't interact with the tent, though. I thought maybe I'd be able to. So yeah, the monsters are running from me now because I'm over-leveled for them and such. You don't care, apparently, though. So yeah, now we have the Vanguard and the White Mage and Black Mage classes.
Let's put the boot in.
Did you just say let's put the boot in? What? How what? So we have Freelancer, we have White Mage, Black Mage, and Vanguard. So we've got a nice, healthy starting mix. Nice. Hey, rude.
Here I go.
Here I go to save the day. I hope the game audio's alright. Sometimes when it gets louder, it looks like it's coming close to like my own volume. Oh yeah, we can get some job levels and stuff like that in some of these new jobs for my character and for Gloria. It's not a bad idea. If there's some tougher foes, I'm just gonna attack you anyway, I guess. We'll get some job points, maybe get some more skills in these classes. Why does the game lag sometimes? Like, I don't think that's my capture card or anything. This game looks good. It's very interesting so far. Like, I do have some grievances with it here and there. But, like, I'm probably going to wind up loving this game at the end of the day. By the time that I beat it, something tells me I'm probably going to wind up being in love with this game. Most likely. Like, Bravely Default, the original game, threw me off a whole lot at first as well, and I really struggled to get into it. But then I got into it. And I really got into that freaking game, let's just say. And then, apart from the second half being super repetitive, I did love it. That was my biggest grievance with Bravely Default, is the fact that the entire second half of the story is just go around refighting the main 4 bosses of the game 4 more times each. It's so stupid. If this game has anything like that, I'm gonna be so pissed. I doubt it will. They probably learned from the mistake of back then.
It doesn't look like Dag and Selena came back this way. We should be okay for now.
They'll not pose much of a threat without their asterisks.
I want to
anyway.
make Elvis's expression that he had a second there as an emo.
To make a report to His Majesty. He will wish to strengthen the city guard.
I will join you. Thank you all so much for coming to my aid.
Hey, don't mention it. You did the same for me once, remember?
Aye, and with 2 shiny new asterisks to show for our efforts.
That we wouldn't have gotten if we had stuck with the original plan of running away, but...
I wanted to ask you about what you said back there. About the crystal's blessing?
Ah, but of course. 'Tis a matter of great import, yet one which, alas, will not suffer a brief explanation. Perhaps we might speak of it upon my return.
Sure. I can wait.
You are a gentleman.
Alrighty. How about us lot go about our business as well and meet back at the inn? I've a few things to take care of myself.
Very well. Until then.
Party go their separate ways. Okay, side quests. Be sure to help out those in need. Talking with people with those marks over their heads will enable you to undertake special side quests. In the course of completing them, you'll learn more about various characters' backstories and occasionally acquire some unique items while you're at it. So get questing. It's a rewarding experience in every sense of the word. The blue questing mobs in Bravely Default 2nd always resulted in an asterisk. I don't think that's going to be the case here, considering those words. The travelogue. The travelogue section of the menu gives you access to details on any quest you've undertaken, settings relating to quest markers, events, and party chat scenes you've previously come across, any tutorials you've unlocked. It's always a good place to go if ever in need of a nudge in the right direction. Interesting. So we're back here again. Interesting, and take care then, Hawks. Hope you have a good rest of the night. I don't want to state the obvious, but there sure are a lot of people here. Maybe we should try talking to some of them. What, is this actually supposed to be the freaking tutorial on side quests? Okay, so one here. Wait, why didn't it? Wait, what happened to the... Okay. I wonder why that nice young man's got to. There's something I wanted to show him. Something he'll find probably disturbing, but strangely charming. Accepted. Difficulty. How many stars is that it can go up to? Is that like 10 or something? Borrowing the boat. You really saved my skin from those monsters, you know. How about taking my old boat out as a little thank you? Go on, hop aboard and explore the sea. Conditions, take the boat out for a spin and objective markers, but add to the map. Okay.
Hey there. Are you all right now, ma'am?
Oh, it's you. You really saved my skin back there, you know. I'll have to think of some way of paying you back.
Oh, there's no need for anything like that.
I won't hear of it. Imagine a debt like that left unsettled. But what to give you? Hold on. You're a sailor, aren't you?
I am. How did you know that?
Well, you could hardly be anything else, dear. Right, come along with me. I've got something to show you.
I like how the music just suddenly cuts out. They didn't even bother to have music fade out. Bits like this. It just suddenly cuts. Professionalism 101.
Here you go. A little boat to say thank you.
A little
A
boat.
boat? Oh, no, ma'am. It's too much.
Nonsense. I want you to have it. I don't get much use out of it at my age anyway. And besides, the old girl would prefer to have a handsome young fellow like you at the helm, I'm sure.
You're right about her being old. But she's in great condition from what I can see.
She's wonderful, isn't she? And sturdy as anything, too, I can promise you that. Not ocean-going sturdy, perhaps, but fine as long as you don't stray too far from shore. What say you hop on board and give her a whirl?
All right. You've convinced me. Don't mind if I do?
That's the spirit. Who knows what awaits over the horizon, eh? Or who you might meet.
Just immediately goes over a freaking waterfall. When sending the boat out on expeditions, you can choose to use online functionality. While this is not necessary, expeditions taken online will yield slightly better results. Would you like to use online functionality? Please note that your nickname and your character's name will be shared when you go online. Huh. It didn't make a sound, but I did press A. You've chosen to use online functionality while exploring. You can change the setting from the options menu at any time. Wait, what? Wait, what? Could they really not bother to put like a background there or anything? It's just a freaking pitch black screen? May or may not have a brain, but you think it's Granny's saying open so on. Yeah, I was freaking in a lot of that conversation. I was tempted to say like, what are you talking about here?
How did the old girl treat you?
Beautifully.
The boat?
She sails like a dream.
Or a relative of yours.
Why I can't accept your offer. She's too good to just give away.
Did he go on an entire expedition and then come back?
Fine, if it makes you feel better.
Fine.
How about I lend her to you instead? I'll look after her, and you give me a shout whenever you want to take her out. Just
What a
come and
sniper
find
rifle.
me and say the word. It's really no trouble, dear.
Well,
Give me a shout when you want to take her
guess
out.
that'll work.
If you'll catch my drift.
Thanks.
Right then. I suppose I'd better be heading back to town.
Okay, ma'am. Oh, try to steer clear of any monsters this time.
Freaking accompany her
I'll do
back to
my
town,
best.
you jerk. Whoa! Quest completed! Complete. I already freaking read the... Well. Handy hints, huh? Cutscene, maybe? Oh, no. Wait! I got a pretty stone. Small experience orb. Small job point orb. What the heck? Booster bun! Explore to make the most of your downtime. Congratulations! You've gained access to a boat, which means you can now go exploring. This is a great way of earning rewards when you're not playing, as it's a feature which works specifically when the system is in sleep mode. So it's it's similar to like Kenway's Fleet from AC4, which we were just recently playing. Expeditions can last up to 12 hours, so it's well worth setting sail before heading out somewhere or going to bed. Interesting. So it's something that could be going on in the background, similar to like the village rebuilding things in Bravely Default and Second. Exploring has many benefits. For example, you can discover experience boosting orbs, job point boosting orbs, and delicious HP boosting buttons. Are those things where it's like, while you have them equipped, you gain more? of experience and job points, and then you just have more HP while I have the... I don't understand. Or are they like single-use things that give you like a set amount of the thing in question? And these are the only treasures on offer. What's more, if you're connected to the internet, you can get a helping hand from others and earn even greater rewards. It's a great way for busy people to level up more quickly, so be sure to set sail on an exploration expedition. Is it an exploration or is it an expedition? Make up your mind. Whenever you're going to be far away from the game for a while. Oh, greetings, young man. The boat's all ready for you. And you know what else is all ready for you? Setting sail. Oh, I guess that black screen was like a one-time thing because... Oh. Interesting. Come back anytime you feel like taking her out for a spin. I can't. Okay.
Firstly, I would like to thank you all once again for rescuing me. And since you went to such great lengths on my behalf, I feel it is only right that I introduce myself and my situation properly. My name is Gloria. I am, or at least was, the Princess of Musa. It has long been the duty of those of my line to see that the 4 crystals are kept safe, in order that the calamity known as the Night's Nexus might be kept at bay. Unfortunately, the crystals were stolen, and 3, those of fire, water, and earth, remain unrecovered. Various disturbances across the land would seem to suggest that the calamity grows closer with each passing day.
You mean like the flooding people have been talking about? And the waves that sank my boat?
Precisely. I believe it is only a matter of time before the Night's Nexus is unleashed. And the only way to prevent this from happening is to restore the crystals to their rightful place.
This being so, dear friends, might we importune upon you to aid us in their recovery?
Sir Sloane, we cannot presume to expect the help of others in matters that it is Musa's duty to resolve.
Though I apprehend thy reluctance full well, my lady, 'tis plain that if we are to fulfill our duty, we shall be in need of allies. Capable allies. Our recent travails could not have given clearer proof of that. And what allies could be more capable than those who can count among their number one blessed by the very crystals we seek?
You know, usually in acting and films and TV, they have every character, like, usually generally facing forward when they're talking to one another. In a cutscene like this, you'd have Sir Sloane over here on the right and facing to the left. Not freaking facing almost all the way facing towards Gloria with basically his entire back turned towards the camera. That...
Even so, we cannot simply assume that they will be willing to become entangled in our affairs.
I'd say we're pretty wrapped up in them already, wouldn't you?
May we take this to mean that we can count upon thine aid?
Well, it's not like there's any place else I need to be. And besides...
Is aught the matter, boy?
Why was there no voice acting for that line?
Oh, no, it's nothing.
You'll not be leaving us behind either. 2 may be company, but a crowd's just what I need right now.
Oh, don't say you're getting bored of me, Elvis.
Ah, as if I'd ever even think something like that. Seriously though, we've a good reason to be coming along for the ride. Those last asterisks we got our hands on helped me read a little more of Lady Emma's old book. And from what Sir Sloane was saying, it sounds like our crystal thieves all have asterisks of their own. So, if we join you on your little adventure, I reckon my favourite special stones will be falling into our laps left and right. And you'll also have our expert help to call on. Everyone's a winner.
Well, far be it from me to contradict the man who pays my wages. As long as we keep moving, I'm happy.
Aye. Remind me why that is again?
I'm looking for my sister. She disappeared from our village. And I don't really have any idea where she might be. And I need to earn a living if I want to keep searching, so sticking with you is my best option. For now.
Oh, aye. That was it, eh? Right. Well, here's hoping we find her soon.
Thanks.
'Twould seem that we are all of the same mind. What thinkest thou, my lady?
Very well. Your kindness is greatly appreciated. I would be honored if you were all to join us.
Alrighty. Well, now that's settled. Let's head to the tavern and seal the deal over a wee drinky, shall we?
You really love the tavern, huh?
And what exactly is wrong with that, eh? A quest begun without a little send-off ceremony's no quest at all as far as I'm concerned. Ha
There's a lot I like about this game so far.
Sleep escapeth thee too, I see.
Huh? Oh, hi there, Sir Sloan.
I had hoped that I might have a chance to speak with thee. 'Tis mostly of matters long since past, but wouldst thou be so good as to humour an old man? I too was once favoured with the blessing of the wind crystal. To think that half a century has passed since that day.
Wait, you were?
Indeed. And having been so favoured, I did set out with a band of stalwart companions in search of a means by which the Knight's Nexus might be defeated. One among whom was King Godric, Princess Gloria's own grandfather. I shall never forget the experiences we shared, not as long as I live. Hither and yon we journeyed, righting wrongs and vanquishing injustice. In time, we came to be known as the Heroes of Light. Ah, such fond memories.
So you were a hero of light. Didn't you call me the same thing?
Indeed I did. Thou didst jolt me most jarringly back into my past, boy, I must admit. To think that it has been 50 years, and that now, after all this time, the blessing of the wind crystal should fall upon one such as thee. It pleases me more than words can say. Thou art mine heir. Thou art the one the crystal hath chosen to take my place. This being so, I must ask that thou swear by thy life to protect Princess Gloria, as I myself once swore to protect all those of her line.
Of course.
Then it is settled. Now, away with thee to bed. We rise with the dawn.
Did you just swear on your life to protect her? You met her like yesterday. Freaking Seth, the ultimate simp out here.